Hey Bearded Brothers, Matt here with another beard product review for you. Not too long ago, or actually in late December, I got a package from Royal Beard Club and to test out some of their products. So I've been using their line exclusively since I want to say the last week of December, so a little about 5 or 6 weeks now. And so I just want to talk a little bit about the products and then I'm going to demonstrate how I use them. I like to do that when I do a review. So first off, the different flavors, if you will, that they sent, and I'll talk about what we received, what I like about them, which one is my favorite. There's a citrus, a pine scented, a mint, which is exactly what it sounds like, kind of minty, kind of tea tree minty. And then my personal favorite, I'll talk about these in a second, but my personal favorite is their Bay Rum, which is kind of a premium blend. Going from least favorite to most favorite, let's talk about mint. I like the product. I mean, it's definitely like it works well and it gives you that cool, refreshing feeling when you use it. The only reason I really don't like the mint that much is because I just don't like mint very much as a flavor. So it's not something that I would pick up on my own. But what I like about this one and the other two, the other flavored ones outside of the Bay Rum is that they're good scented, but they're not overpowering. Like I've said in a couple of my other reviews, sometimes you get a beard oil that's got a really, really powerful scent that either wears off too quick or it just stays with you all day and it's almost like cologne, which I don't like. It should be subtle. So they definitely have that going for them. They did that right. And then I don't really know between pine and citrus which one I like more because I like a wood type scent to go along with my beard oils. If I'm going to get a scented beard oil, I either like a tobacco-y scent or a smoke shop kind of scent or a Woodsman, an outdoorsy kind of pine or cedar kind of scent to it. So I really do like the pine, I really like the citrus, and I pretty much outside of the Bay Rum, I just started swapping every other day between those two. I really like both of those. And like I said, it's just enough, it's a subtle but distinctive smell, and I got a lot of compliments, a lot of feedback from it, especially from my beautiful wife who's filming. But by far and away my favorite is their Bay Rum. It didn't come with a label, so I actually had to contact them and ask them what this scent was. And the very first time that I used it, the first time I let my wife smell it also, it was immediate, like it smells like a barbershop. It smells like you walk out of a good haircut, trim, and then that stuff they put on you, kind of on your neck and your cheeks and stuff like that, is that Bay Rum aftershave, that really, really good, clean barbershop scent. So this is by far and away my favorite is the Bay Rum. So, and then the beard balm, or beard butter, excuse me, the thing that I like about this, and I was actually very, very surprised, you can see I'm almost out. What I really liked about this is how smooth it goes on. I've used a number of beard waxes, beard balms. Some of the beard balms that I've used have been, when you actually start to use the product and you start digging into the container to get some, they're actually kind of chunky, and it takes a fair amount of work to get it kind of busted up in your hands to a way that you can actually use it, apply it. And then same thing with some of the waxes. Sometimes it just takes really a pretty good amount of effort to get it to a workable consistency so you can actually start working it into the beard. What's good about that on those products is they offer a tremendous amount of control, especially those thicker waxes. So I was a little bit surprised, and I'll demonstrate this in a second, I was a little bit surprised at how much control this product offered because it really does have a buttery kind of consistency. So anyway, if I do a review, I always like to show how I use it, and all I do, and I wanted to wait to do this review until my beard definitely needed the added control to use the butter. If I've had a recent beard trim at the barbershop, all I use daily is a little bit of oil, and that's all I need, and you just comb it to style it. But once it gets to a point like it is right now, that it's kind of flying all over the place, and I definitely need some added control, that's when I'm going to bring in the butter, balm, wax, whatever. So all I do with the dropper is, and I'm talking maybe half a dropper, is just get that in the hand, get that on your fingers, move it around, and I like to really get it close to the skin. So I'm mostly using the oil deep, deep, deep inside. I'm trying to get as close to the skin as I can. And then with what's left over, you know, just kind of use the rest to add a little bit to the ends, okay? And then from there, if all I was gonna do was that, then you just comb, but I wanna go ahead and comb it to show you how much control that butter is gonna give me in a second. So, not that I am a big fan of the camera coming close in, you can see that just the oil, you know, definitely did, you know, it did some work, and the comb, of course, but you can kind of see there's flyaways, and those are going to be hard to control at this point. It's probably going to be another week or so before I get to the barber and he takes care of those little crazies. So take a look at this butter though. If you come in nice and close, Pam, I wanted to show you the consistency. It really is just a smooth, buttery kind of deal. And that's all I'm gonna use is just about a fingertip full, okay? And then just work that onto the fingers. You can see how kind of buttery this is. You know, it doesn't take very much. And that, whether it's a balm or a butter or whatever they're calling it, that I like to mostly put on the outside. So with oil, I started kind of deep inside close to the skin. With the butter, the product I'm using for some control, I mostly start on the outside and then work my way in. Now take a look here, before I even get a comb onto it, and I've got some crazies, but before I even get a comb onto it, just with my hands, look how much control it already started to offer. So like I said, I was very surprised that this buttery kind of consistency product offers as much control as it does. The final benefit of it, I'll tell you in a second. So, and then it combs really, really nice. Sorry for taking so long, but I just want to fully demonstrate how well this product works. Okay, and take a look at that. That's a huge difference from when we first started, right? And it's a huge difference from just using the oil. Okay, now the final benefit of this, and of course you'll wash your hands, kind of get the excess oil off, but the benefit of this is, you know, 3 or 4 hours from now, you know, when you use the restroom somewhere and you just take your glance in the mirror and you'd be like, yeah, I'm always very surprised, even on a windy day, how much control it continues to offer. And then, you know, sometimes no matter where you're at, you just kind of, you know, you just give it a little bit of, you know, hand shaping. And I'm always shocked. This is one of the products that I've used that I've just been so shocked at how soft the beard feels after I'm using this. Where some of the balms and waxes, like I said, they offer a tremendous amount of control, but they don't really do anything to soften the beard. So don't know exactly what kind of formula they're using here. I mean, I read the label, and I'll post the ingredients when I post the review on YouTube. But extremely, extremely impressed with all their products. I love the oil. Like I said, I really, really like the Bay Rum. And then as far as a balm or butter kind of product, this is the first product I've used that's been labeled a butter. And I really, really like how well this works. A lot of control, very, very easy to put on, softens the beard. And I've been very, very pleased. So Royal Beard Club, be sure and check them out. I have links on the description of the video on YouTube below, so check that out. And for other reviews coming up, be sure and check out munsonmischief.com. Thanks, guys.